Hey guys, how's it going? I'm doing some yard work and then I don't want to get lazy and not do it. So I want to infuse some positivity to myself. Do you guys know about beavers? I'm from India, so we don't have beavers back there. And then strangely, there are no beavers even in Africa, it looks like it. They are there in the North American continent in Europe. And they can build dams. Can you believe that? Have you been to Hoover Dam? It's an amazing engineering marvel. I've been there multiple times. When I go there and I think like, how did they do this? So the water is flowing and you start building a dam while the water is still flowing, and how can you even do it? So somehow the humans did it. And then, we may start having a bloated egos thinking like, oh, humans, we are the apex predator and we are the most brainy ones. But then you know what? When you realize that beavers can just make dams, then you wonder like, damn. Because beavers can build dams. There are thousands of beaver dams in the world, and then the biggest one is in Alberta, Canada. So that's on my bucket list to go look at it. Beavers are strange creatures. They get up to like 30, 40 pounds, medium-sized dogs. I've never looked at them personally myself, but I've seen them in Discovery Channel and stuff like that. But I want to at least, meet one of them and say hi to them because they are vegetarians. They're monogamous. They just find their sexual partner and then they stay monogamous. I don't think they have marriage like what we do. I don't think they say, yes, I do, honey, in front of a bunch of people. They don't sign a marriage contract and all that. They just stay monogamous. And then they make babies, and then a bunch of beavers, they live together as a colony, and then they live in a semi-aquatic environment, like a little stream, and then nearby land. And then they live there. They're half the time, in the stream, swimming around, and they have the time on the land. And then they build dams wherever they feel like they need a dam. And the one in Alberta, Canada, that's the biggest beaver dam, like nearly 3,000 feet long. Amazing, isn't it? See, humans, we can do stuff like that. We have done a tunnel underneath the English Channel connecting UK to France. We have built the Suez Canal, like 40, 50 miles. And then I think the English Tunnel, that's like 25 miles. And then the Panama Canal, and then the Great Wall of China and all that. And many of these things you can see from the satellite imaging. But then I think the Beaver Dam in Canada, that can be seen in satellite imaging too. So little things. These little creatures, they go to work and then just like us, but they don't have any automated tools and they really do real physical work. Similarly, the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, that's built by, I think, corals. Amazing, isn't it? So if those things can do real physical work and get things done, then why can't I just mow this lawn? Simple question, right? So that's what I'm saying to myself. So I'm going to convert this 10 acres into gorgeous, beautiful golf course kind of land. I'm determined. I look at these animals like beavers and then I get a lot of hope. Talk to you later, my next post. Goodbye.